is a bit of a long one, so get your popcorn ready and get comfy. Anyways, one time in year 4 or 5 I used to play Roblox with my backup best friend. We're not friends anymore, so she'd blow up if she saw this, especially if it had her name in it, so let's call her Lily. Anyways, me and Lily were on Roblox and we were playing our favorite game, Roblox in Life. Because I was a little sad kid, I spent all my pocket money on Robux so I could make my avatar bomb AF to catfish people into thinking I'm pretty. It worked very well, and every time I joined a game I get at least 10 Roblox boyfriends in like 3 minutes. When I flexed all my Roblox boyfriends to Lily on FaceTime, she always started to cry because she couldn't get any. I kept telling her to shut up, but she said she wouldn't stop crying until I gave her one of my boyfriends. I found one of the weird Roblox boys in the game that I rejected and asked her to be Lily's boyfriend, and he said yes. She was very happy and I made them meet in the game. Their Roblox relationship got a little bit more serious than I expected because they were adding each other's snaps. I kept telling Lily he was a but she ignored me every time. They showed each other a picture of their faces and I found the picture he sent her on Pinterest and told Lily, but he told her that he was just a bit famous and that dumb shit believed him. He said he lived in America and asked where Lily lived. I told her not to tell him or I wouldn't be her friend, so she didn't because she was a loner and I was her only friend. Stupidly she had her snap maps on, so he found out where she lived. She got scared and told him that I liked him, then gave him my snap. He made a group chat with me, Lily and him in it, and told us that he was coming to Liverpool and asked us to meet him. He then asked when we meet if we could have a three-way, then sent some disturbing pictures. We both said no and I to the three-way, and after a while I persuaded her not to meet him. At school the next day when she went to go put her phone in the phone tray at the beginning of the day, I knew her password because it was the same as mine, so I took her phone back out and blocked him on her phone. That guy wouldn't stop trying though. Once he found out that we had blocked him, he made several different accounts to try and talk to us. He said if we didn't answer he would come to our house to kill us. We ended up deleting Snapchat and we reported him to the police. We never heard from him again. One time when I was 10 I went on Omegle because I was a loser and had no friends. I used the video chat option and everyone kept skipping me, until someone didn't. His screen was black. I said hi but he only responded through the Omegle text. I said why aren't you talking and showing yourself, and he said he's very shy. He told me his name was Jeremy and he is also 10 years old. We were just chatting about school and stuff, when he suddenly asked me for my address. I didn't think twice about it and I literally sent him my entire address. And then it said stranger has disconnected. A few days passed and I didn't think anything of it, until a letter slipped under our front door. It said from Jeremy in big letters. My mom was in the shower so I opened it up and it said, "Hi, it's Jeremy. I'm coming over tonight so we can hang out." I literally got so excited so I ran upstairs and started wearing my clothes that didn't have stains. My mom finished showering and asked me why I'm wearing my church clothes, and I told her a friend is coming over. The doorbell rang and my mom dramatically gasped and said, "But you have no friends." And I said, "That was until today, bitch." And I strutted towards the front door. I put my hand on the doorknob and that's when my mom screamed, "Wait."
One time it was Christmas and my legal guardian took me to the mall to take a photo with the fake Santa that sits in the middle of the shopping center. I was waiting in the line with all the disgusting snot-nosed when the abnormally obese Santa arrived. I suddenly became violently hungry, so I told my legal guardian to stay put while I go purchase and devour a bean burrito. I ate that like I was in a competition, then I confidently strutted back to the line. There were 2 kids left in front of us and I was losing my patience, so I struck one of them in the back of the head. The revolting child in front of me finished his photo, so I opened the gate with my chin up and began catwalking to Santa's abnormally large leg. I threw it back on his leg and I was ready to take the photo, when suddenly I didn't feel too good. I just remembered I'm disgustingly allergic to bean burritos, and that's when my stomach started to beatbox. Santa said say cheese, and that's when my abnormally tight hole expanded and began pouring out my bean like a tap faucet. Santa started going ho 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 ho, and that's when the cameraman started recording and taking photos. The bean was spraying everywhere like a busted pipe, and it began painting the walls. I started slowly yet erotically levitating from the force, causing the to pour on Santa, making him look like Bigfoot, and all I could hear were the camera clicks. I lost about 30 kilos and slowly floated down back into Santa's mushy lap, and there were families crying and hiding in the mall's bomb shelter. The photos developed and my parents framed them and hung them all over the house, and the Santa always hits me up every time I eat a bean burrito so I can sit on his lap again. It turns out I had bowel cancer.
Hello my sons, today's special mention goes to Penelope. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Guys, be like Penelope. If you want a special mention or have a request for a new video, all you have to do is fill out this form. The link to the form is in the description. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel so I can reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Now let's get back to the video and I hope you enjoy.
It was Halloween one year and we were handing out candy to the little undeserving that knocked on our door. This one fat ginger knocked on the door and of course she chose the biggest candy bar in the bucket and she said she wants another one. I said, listen here you tubby orange you get one candy bar, you don't look like you need another one. She grabbed another candy bar from the bucket and started laughing at me and I said to her, if you weren't in a costume I would think you were the grand pumpkin you giant orange She took her shoe off and threw it at my face, and that's when I lunged at her and tackled her off the balcony. I started pulling at her orange haystack hair and she started screaming for her dad. Her dad dragged me off the little ginger and he yelled at me saying, who the hell beats up a 7-year-old? I said, me you old and I took her entire bucket of candy and walked inside. The cops came over and I started fake crying saying she attacked me first and I was defending myself, and my dog was agreeing and defending me. The police went to the tubby ginger thought's house and shot it up. That's what you get for messing with me, you expanded Ed Sheeran looking like. One time I was like, severely horny. I can get so horny that I become violent. One time I was at school minding my business, doing some work and whatnot, when the horniness kicked in. My teacher saw me in distress so she walked over to help me, and that's when I tackled her to the floor and started humping her. She started screaming, and a teacher walking by ran in and separated us. I said I didn't do anything wrong, please let me go, it's medical. The teacher insisted I go to the principal's office so I did. The principal told me even though I can't help it, I have to control it and not do it anymore. I said okay and I started walking back to class, when I saw my teacher walking to refill her water. I walked up to her about to apologize, when the same rush of horn bursted through my veins. I violently tackled her again and the same teacher separated us again. I got expelled and my teacher is now a raging alcoholic in rehab because of me.
I don't go to in-person school. I stay online and do school on Zoom. I thought being online was very convenient because I could bring my tablet anywhere with me and still be in school. One time when I was on my lunch break, my mom went to get me a taco from Taco Bell because my other option was McDisgusting and God knows that I would rather die than to eat that I went to go get my food from the kitchen and went up to join my class because my lunch break was over. I was eating the taco and all of a sudden my stomach started to boom boom shakalaka grumble bumble. In my head I was just like, I can just bring my tablet to the bathroom with me while I so I did that. I placed my tablet against the wall facing me and I took a The literally shot out of my faster than the earth could orbit around the sun. I did the most runny gunny, faster than a bunny, bees making honey. It spent my money. I was far from done. I wasn't funny, chubby bunny, outside was sunny, extremely smelly, wiggled like jelly, traumatized Kelly, welly belly Nelly, fly in a heli, cell phone telly, scared my cat Shelly, petroleum jelly. People started laughing but I thought the teacher said something funny. Then the teacher said, Sophia, you had all of lunch break to use the bathroom and you choose to not only do it during class but to also show us all too. I froze for a good 3 seconds because of how embarrassed I was. I fell face first into the floor and left the Zoom and turned my tablet off. I stayed there with my face in the floor for like 3 minutes just taking in what I just did. I didn't go back to school for like
Teachers be like, oh, you can't wear makeup, you can't wear jewelry, you can't dress how you want, you can't paint your nails, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. And if you live in the UK, you'll know that on the 8th of March, we're going back to school after the lockdown. Over that lockdown, I've been wearing makeup, I've been wearing whatever clothes I want, I've been painting my nails, I've been wearing jewelry. Has it affected my learning in any way? No. And then teachers come back saying like, oh, but we need to set the boundaries somewhere. We'll set the boundaries somewhere. Make boundaries. But like, let teenagers express themselves. Wearing a necklace will not affect my learning. All of a sudden, oh no, I painted my nails white. Oh my god, all of a sudden, wait, what's 2 plus 2? I don't even know. Let me take the nail polish off. Right, now I know what 100 times 1 million is. Oh, yippee.
So I used to know this girl who would constantly say things like, guys, sorry, I'm so ugly. I just ruined the whole group photo, I'm sorry. And then everyone would automatically comfort her and be like, no, you're beautiful, you shine. And then she would be like, no, but thank you. And she would do the same thing over and over again, trying to get everyone's attention. So eventually I got tired. So the next time she came to me saying, I'm so ugly, I was like, you know what? You are. She was like, what'd you say? And I was like, if you think you're ugly, I can crop you out of the photo.